And the Mean Boys podcast is back with a game that is a reskinned version of a game deemed too dark to air called Emo Lyric or Suicide Note.
No, a little bit of background. Someone sent in this game. I saw it. I read the title. I was like, you know what? That's going to be hilarious. There's no way that could miss. That seems on brand. I didn't read it. I just played it back in the early days of the show. And as we got to the end of it, we were like, we cannot put this out.
Because to be very, very clear, it was like, oh, these are people who just died 20 minutes before this guy wrote this game.
Oh yeah, that was the last one. He was like, Suicide Note written 20 minutes before that this game was sent over.
How long have these notes been allowed to age?
Well, here's the thing. Here's how I turned it. These are either lines from emo songs or these are lines from my Suicide Note.
Oh, no, because that's just cock teasing what everyone wants.
For you to finally just start an emo band, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna be like that one, those guys during the one-arm scissor days.
Well, yeah,
at the drive-thru, drive-in.
Yeah,
for him it would be at the drive-thru.
Drivey sad boys.
the drive-thru. I was going with taking back ice cream sundaes, but there's a lot of. If anybody else has more,
you would never take it back. You would eat all but one bite and then complain.
Yeah, exactly. And then I get a free one. You get it. You know how I operate.
Yeah, I think it's scams.
I have a well-publicized
something about my something romance, but the chemical is like green dye number 5. Okay, whatever. Just go for it.
I love when you don't have a joke, so you just explain where you thought the joke might be if you put more thought into it.
I give everybody a little erector set of humor, and I'm like, you figure this out.
Yeah, it's an IKEA joke. Like the pieces are
like
there.
Mad Lib bits.
Shove an Allen wrench up your ass and have some poppers, and maybe you'll get it. I don't know.
It's been a real popper-heavy couple episodes.
Indeed, it has.
So game is simple. I'm going to read you a line. You have to figure out if it's from my Suicide Note or from an emo song. Okay. Number 1, quote, "I'm not afraid of the dark, but the light burns my eyes."
Fuck. You got to go back in time and really picture extra angsty adolescent Keith Carey, and I caught him at the tail end of this.
I'm going emo lyric.
That's an emo lyric. I don't think Keith would be that ham-handed.
I'm also leaning towards emo lyric.
The correct answer is that is from my Suicide Note.
Oh my god!
Oh, you have no idea how ham-handed fucking.
Dude, you used to wear
2004 Keith
makeup,
was.
huh?
Say the line one more time.
I'm not afraid of the dark, but the light burns my eyes.
I'm just seeing if you accidentally hacked someone in your Suicide Note.
I probably did.
Again, what people love most about this podcast, the fact checking. The listeners always say less sound effects.
It's original. It's original. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. One time, while Keith and I were living together, while I was in a weird destructive relationship, she read one of Keith's poems that he'd written to somebody, and I remember one line of it, if you don't mind me sharing.
I sure do, but go ahead.
Okay. You're a Vicodin high and handjobs in the park.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a pretty good love poem.
That was about a girl I did Vicodin with and got jerked off by in a park.
Oh, I thought it was
pretty
like a
on the
metaphor.
nose. I was going for a Bukowski thing.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's bad, but I mean, it's definitely got a very particular aesthetic.
Yeah.
Also, can we acknowledge the fact you gave us a part of your Suicide Note, and our first impulse was to see if you stole it from a lyric.
Look. Well, I mean, if I'm going to start plagiarizing, that's the time. What are they going to do?
Yeah, no, I'm all for it.
I mean, I'm probably the kind of person who'd be like, that doesn't sound like Keith.
I mean, the key to creativity.
You're at my funeral and you get up to talk, and that's what you say.
I'll just be like, look, I know Brandy didn't give out lyric sheets, but
I mean, guys, look, the key to creativity is being able to hide your sources. I don't know if they make hefty bags that big.
Number 2, quote, "We're just getting to the part where the shock sets in."
I'm going emo lyric.
I'm gonna
That's
go with
not
Keith's
flowery
Suicide
enough.
Note.
Okay, we got emo, we got Suicide Note. Tom.
Fuck.
Because it could be something. It could be like one of those theatrical fucking vans that is like, let's pretend everything's a musical. But I think I don't know.
Okay.
Like I could see you self-aggrandizing in a Suicide Note.
I mean, yeah.
Like just be like referring to your dead body in third person.
Oh, that's
just like
totally some shit I did.
now you miss Keith, don't you?
Yeah. Look at him now.
Fuck. God, your Suicide Note very different than my collection.
The collection.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
amateur.
a
Tom's got a
chronic-
whole
I have a
dossier.
chronic-
Like you're reissuing the fucking Pink Floyd discography.
Yeah,
the Tom Goss
no, it's,
Suicide
Well,
collection.
next week we'll do Tom's Suicide Note or Deftones lyrics. But
Yeah, this is fascinating. All my suicide. It's like the one time I have word economy.
I was like, I'm gonna let this one breathe.
Just like it's on you.
I found a really weird way to feel left out of something.
Give it time.
You never just had a Sunday and you're like, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna write this note.
Nah, I hate my creative output too much to try to get anything down on paper. you
Look,
know?
suicide notes are the millennial version of a will.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go with suicide note.
The correct answer is emo lyric.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That is
what
from
up?
Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off by Panic at the Disco.
It is one of those fucking.
You nailed it
theatrical
right on the
things.
head.
Son of a
Why
bitch.
that song title is longer than John Michael's first Mexican joke, which is impressive.
Yeah. Number 3, quote, I deserve better, but I'd settle for so much worse.
That's a lyric.
Jesus Christ. That God, that's so lame.
That's too positive for Keith. I'm going here.
It's too positive for my suicide.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, obviously you wouldn't settle for less if you're killing yourself, but maybe that's the switcheroo.
I'm going emo
Yeah.
lyric.
You can't
I'm
settle
going
for
emo
less than
lyric.
killing yourself. It's
Cool. The
lyrics.
correct answer is that is from my suicide note.
What the fuck?
I don't remember. I wasn't thinking great. I was a little preoccupied.
Dude, I'm proud of you for having a positive outlook on your death, man. No, seriously. It's great.
What?
I think it was something to the tune of like
You're
I
killing
didn't,
yourself. What's worse?
like I didn't feel anything. Like I wanted to feel either like worse or better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Numbness, dog. Number 4, quote, I'm the king of this pity party with a jewel-encrusted crown.
Oh man.
I love how hard this
I'm
game
going. It really
This
is.
is tough, bro.
I'm going with
Shit.
bands, and the reason why.
If you would have said Burger King crown, I would have known for sure. Sorry.
You did that was such a bold
Jewel.
swing and such a dumb joke.
Yes, it
like,
was.
here's the thing: is like here's my logic: is you haven't been hyping your pity as much in the other lyrics or verses.
This is a
or-
3-page suicide note, so there were a lot
Yeah.
of movements to it.
Jesus Christ.
So-
People are going through something, man. Keep
Well,
it tight.
it's not like he can write an epilogue.
After you killed yourself, you did that thing where you're like, you got to sit down and watch this 10-minute boring YouTube video.
yeah, writing a 3-page long suicide note is like telling someone they have to watch all of Lost in a weekend.
Look,
like,
13 reasons
They
why is
don't
fine,
have
but this is like 80 reasons why.
This
We
is-
got it after 2.
Look, they
Like,
don't
that's
have
harder
to
than
read
actually
it.
disposing of your corpse, getting through that.
All right, make your guesses.
I got to
gentlemen.
take a cringe break every once
I'm
in a while.
going bands, but
That's
this is
that's an emo lyric. I'm going
I'm
emo
gonna
lyric.
emo lyric. Please say it's
That is an emo lyric.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That is by the
On the
Spill
board.
Canvas from the song Polygraph Right Now.
Oh God, I hated that band.
Yeah, no, me too. Number 5, quote, the truth is you could slit my throat, and with one last gasping breath, I'd apologize for bleeding on your shirt.
I mean,
That's Keith.
Ooh, that's Keith.
That's-
That is Keith.
no, that's
Which is weird because he's gone on to not do the dishes very often.
That
So,
is
I
a
mean,
Taking
he's-
Back Sunday lyric.
Sure the fuck is. That is Taking Back Sunday. You're so last summer.
I was
Oh,
kind of
shit.
hoping that you're like, I'd apologize for bleeding on your floor. Like you,
Oh, like it was like
you
I
just changed
barely
it just enough.
I fucking vanilla iced it. Where just one note is different.
Ding, 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 ding. Sorry about the mess.
Number 6, quote,
That is actually someone's suicide note. the black metal band Mayhem.
Oh,
he went
yeah,
by the
yeah.
name Dead, and he shot himself, and his suicide note just said, "Sorry about the blood."
There was a guy who went to a music open
of
mic
amazing.
and
That's
sang
rad.
an original song called "Sorry About the Mess."
Yeah.
and at the end of it, stabbed himself in the stomach.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Rude.
The one open mic
Was
I
he
would actually
last?
sat through. Yeah, somebody's got
No, I heard he wasn't.
And you know there was some comic. It's like, so can I do the rest of his time? Like,
No, I mean, like, think if you waited at an open mic for 3 fucking hours, and then right before you got up, some guy just killed himself on the stage.
I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, can I keep that guitar?
You wasted the whole
just like
night.
as they're mopping up the blood, just so I'm doing the roast battle. I was roasting that guy.
I mean, someone else will probably be doing that in a more official capacity at the crematorium.
All right, couple more. Number 6, quote, turn off the air. Hopefully I'll sleep without dreaming.
Oh, fuck me. Turn off the air. Keith really needs ventilation at all times. So, I mean, that is...
Yeah. I mean, with his apnea, I assume that could just be like the way you're gonna kill yourself to begin with. But
Yeah, that's how I'm going down.
I'm going lyric. I
Yeah.
think that's a lyric.
Okay.
I think I'm going lyric as well.
I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna say it's Keith.
Tom is correct. That is from the Suicide Note.
Turn off the air.
Turn off the air. Like
What-
that Spider-Man musical.
Wait, what is that
turn off the
referring
dark.
to? Is that the air conditioner?
Like the air in my
Oh,
body.
in your body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn that
I
off.
was trying out a lot of different stylistic things with this note.
Was it originally oxygen? You're like not the right amount of like syllables.
Yeah, I'm
and
trying to
shit?
write a death haiku.
Yeah, Keith, I really think if you got to a second or third draft, this could have been a really good suicide.
Man,
Well, like, we got to
this
read
is-
it thoroughly to actually
right.
before we can grade.
I got
them.
2 more.
All right,
I
guys.
believe that it
we
is
are both
good.
annoying and bumming out Keith. So let's close this out
No,
strong.
I'm fine. 2 more. Quote, last night everything was right and the rain was gone.
Fuck.
Oh man, I ran like a punk scene for 2004 to like 2000.
The microphone, John.
2004 to 2012. I've heard so many goddamn emo songs, and your Suicide Note sounds like all of them.
I know.
It's horrible.
That's why this is a really good game.
This is a fucking infuriating game.
Yeah, it's tough.
I feel like that's you.
I feel like that's you too.
I'm gonna go against the river again and say it's the band.
That's a song by Go Against the River. No, I'm kidding. That is from a song, though. That is from a song by the Get Up Kids called I'm Alone or Dottie a Rebel. Last one.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Last one. Quote, fuck me.
This is a 50-50 game, and I'm performing well under 50%
Yeah.
success.
Fuck me. I'm gonna go with your Suicide Note, but also probably
I'd say-
That's
Table
also
Songs.
that's a Tinder message sent 20 minutes before we started recording.
I'd say it's both, right?
That is correct. That is both.
Yeah.
That is from All I've Got by The Used and that note where I didn't want it to live anymore.
well,
This was way more fun than the other version of
I
this
think
game.
It really was, yeah.
The best part about this game is like you could play it several times.
Tom, go ahead and hit us with a
Different
Pokeball
notes.
sound. We need to cheer up a little. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, that's going to fix everything. While we pick up the pieces of this emotional wreckage, the Mean Boys podcast will be right back.